Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH underscore sports. Alrighty, today I wanted to show you one autograph we got through our business, but we're probably going to sell it in the future. But here's it. Luis Aparicio. I may be butchering his last name. He's a Hall of Famer. He used to play with the White Sox, as crazy as it sounds, what, in the 50s? Yeah. So I found this on eBay for it's an autographed, right? Authenticated. And it is what? It was like 20 bucks. It was crazy. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, if you want to get a guy's autograph, you have to pay how much to eBay? Not to eBay, to PSA. You have to pay at least 20 bucks. You got to ship it out. And how much does the autograph cost? You're talking about at least 40 bucks, the cheapest. And if I got it slabbed, autograph, and he's already in the Hall of Fame, okay. And it's the baseball season hasn't started. I mean, who knows how this may go up during the year, or some people buy autographs or cards of individuals once they pass away. So I looked at it, 20 bucks, less than 20 bucks or around there, not a bad deal for us. And this card looks pretty cool too. It's like back in the day photo, and it's all slabbed up. So I like it. Okay. The, the sports card hobby is probably the has been really interesting. Let me just say that the past 2 months, not 2 months, last month. So according to Rattle Pokemon, who has individuals contacting him, I just saw this video and decided to just comment on it. He was discussing how this one large group submitter out of Europe just told their individual or their customers that they lost the package, not they lost the packages, that the shipping company lost the packages, and there was a dispute via the insurance companies, but it looks like the group submitter couldn't get the value that they were looking for. And the problem is how do you distinguish the raw card that was sent to them and which was sent to, or which was supposed to be sent to PSA? How much do you determine you should be reimbursed for regarding insurance? So what if it's a PSA 10 really scarce card and it's worth $8,000? But then the insurance would be, we're just going to pay you $500, $600, so, something like that, because it's a raw card. So that's going to be a huge, huge, huge problem for those individuals who are overseas and are not going to get their cards. And if they do get paid, it's not going to be able to cover the costs that they were looking for. And I talked about this numerous amounts of times. When you send a card through a group submitter, the risk is your cards could get lost in the mail or they could get damaged. See, instead of sending it once to PSA, you're sending it multiple times. And the more times you send it, the higher probability it's going to get lost. Now, the chances of cards getting lost in the mail is pretty low, but it is going to happen. And someone will be ending up having to pay for it. And it looks like this one company out of Europe I'm not going to get into the name because of just legal issues and whatnot. But I can refer you to the Rattle Pokemon video. It's all about counterparty risk. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Just simple as that. And I just have a bad feeling when it comes to the vaults where people are storing their cards. Now, I don't expect anything in the next few months, but a couple of years down the road, oh, I'd be really iffy on keeping my cards at a vault, whether it's insured or not. Regardless, so this is just another shoe to drop. And it makes me question the business model. And assuming this story is true from Rattle Pokemon, I believe it is. Just assume that it is true. What companies out there that are group submitters and other companies that have sprouted out over the last few years, how much skin do they have in the game? Nassim Taleb even wrote a book, the author that I always talk about. Do you have skin in the game? And it looks like this group submitter did not have skin in the game. They and the other thing is, why do I say they don't have skin in the game? Well, I just saw on their website they are not accepting any more PSA submissions. That doesn't mean that they are bankrupt. It just means that they're probably facing a lot of hurdles right now and probably don't want to deal with it, or it could be the most obvious thing where they don't want to do business at all. So there still, I would like to hear more information about this, but it just makes me question why people right now would be sending their cards through a middleman. And if someone is sending a card through a middleman, these are the questions I believe that should be asked for the middleman. Number one, are you putting my funds? So I pay you up front. Are you putting them in escrow? Okay. So those funds are going to be paid to PSA. Two, do you have funds in case the package gets lost in the mail? And if they say, oh, we're insured, have you checked with your insurance about how much you're going to be reimbursed? So that's the thing. If you send out the card to PSA, you bear the responsibility that, okay, if you don't insure it, then you're not going to get paid X, Y, and Z. Now, insurance, I don't believe is great when it comes to shipping out cards, but if you lose it or if the carrier loses it, but that's based on what I've read. And that's the thing I want to ask these group submitters. Is your insurance going to cover me? And how much are they going to cover? And based on this story that I'm looking at, it's something that I would not want to be involved with. I've talked about this in previous videos. Sending to group submitters, in my opinion, no matter how nice they may be, how responsible they have been with all of the packages in the past, they can't control the shipping. They cannot control the ins and outs of all the processes. They cannot do that. Now, it's fun for these companies when they make money, but do they have extra funds to reimburse you the funds that you deem or that you believe is the card's value? So if the card is probably going to be a PSA 8, are they going to be able to reimburse you those funds? And the only thing they could probably reimburse if it goes through insurance is maybe a market comp of the raw card. And that's the risk, in my opinion, going through a group submitter. Even though the probability of someone getting screwed over is low, but we've already seen that with Karl Marx, right? And in my opinion, just looking at all of this going on with Marx, I believe the funds were not in escrow. And because of that, we have seen so many problems. So yeah, it's unfortunate that individuals are getting screwed over with this, and it's unfortunate that all of this news is just coming out. And yeah. Anyways, guys, let me know what you have. Oh, let me know what you think about this. Do you have any more information about this? And in addition, have you stopped submitting to group submitters? Or do you still submit with group submitters? Do you think that there's a low chance of your card getting lost, or you trust the guys that you've been dealing with because you've been dealing with for years? Anyways, guys, let me know. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.